Hello, welcome back to my bench. Hey, today we've got a bit of a review. I have a new toy that I purchased. I've wanted one of these for a while because I'm tired of taking my life in my hands, messing around with soldering lugs onto batteries, and I want to see if these things work. So I went online and I bought a portable spot welder. This one is supposed to be an updated version, and we'll take a look at it here where I got it. I got it on Amazon because it was about the same price and it was overnight. So I don't like waiting. So let's take a look at it here, and there we go. It's Amazon spot welder, CC, I guess, 11,000 milliamp hour battery spot welder with LCD screen, upgraded enhancement, 80 gears, adjustable portable mini spot welder with 2.5 millimeter nickel sheet and 4x4 holder for making battery packs. That's what it says. It was $77 online, but I did get $12 off, $12 coupon. So that took it down. That was cool. I like that. And it has that screen on it with the battery, and it has something I think that's going to make it even more useful. And it comes with this stuff, a couple of rolls of nickel, the probes, and a little file of some sort. So let's take a look at it and see if it's any good. Yeah, that's the whole point, to do the unboxing and a little review of the device. This is a YH1725B. Anyway, let's open it up. Okay, in the box, like it says, we got 4 little 18650 battery holder thingies so that you can put batteries in. Let's see, let me get a couple of batteries here. We're going to need them anyway. All right, here's some 18650s that I stole out of some dead computer power supplies. How do they fit? Ooh, nicely. They just sort of sit in there very well. Yeah, really good. Okay, so we got 4 of those. Instructions in English. Yes, only in English. That's interesting. Well, sort of English. Okay, instructions manual for LCD spot welder. It says, due to the fact this product needs some competencies in operation to be able to ensure your comfort, please make certain to use it after testing in line with the following steps. Check whether the main control board of the spot welder is intact, and ensure it is not damaged or has no other traces such as water stains and rust. Okay. Google Translate at its best. All right, so we got the instructions. Looks like we got a couple of things of nickel plate, probably nickel plated straps for the top of the batteries. Really heavy, nice heavy leads. I understand these are gold plated. Good solid, I don't know what that is, 8 gauge maybe, wire. We got a USB-C charging plug and a little, looks like diamond dust, little file here for filing things down. And now for the big part of it. Is that it? Yep, that's it. put you out of the way. All right, here we go. The big reveal. Come on. Well, there it is. Not much. What's it got? Here's the inputs for these guys, or outputs, I mean. A couple of buttons on the front. Okay, and an LCD screen. On the top, it's got a USB, just a standard USB-A output, a USB-C input for charging, I presume, and a push button on the top with what looks like, I don't know, a gear on it. And the buttons on the front has a button with like 3 little arrows going this way, and the universal on-off. So, let's see what it says to do. It says, all right, packing list, product, operating instructions. It says, in the shutdown state, long press the button and the LCD screen lights up and the device is turned on. Long press the button. We're going to take it that means this on-off button. I'm going to plug these in first. Oh, they fit nice. All right. That is solidly in there. All right. Long press the button, and it turns on. Yeah, it did. And it's all charged up. Okay. In the power on state, long press the button, the LCD screen goes out, and that's how you shut it down. Okay, so a double long press. In the power, it's switches default to automatic mode, and it says delay is 1 second, gear 4, and temperature of the box itself is 22°C. Okay. In order to set the outputs, gears, they call them. You press this one? Yeah, there we go. All right. So when I press this button, let's see if you can see it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then back to 1. Let's put it on 4. Just because that's in the center, in the middle. And it says that it has a 1 second delay. Short press the small gear button to finally adjust the output. So that would be this one on top. Oh, okay, so it went to 0.1, 0.2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, and up to 5. Okay. Back to 4. All right, so that's for steps in between. I'm not sure that much granularity is necessary for something like this, but we'll see. And the time interval, short press the switch button to set the welding output time interval and delay. Okay, switch button. Here we go. All right, so what you got is you can set the delay on it. It's set for, there's 2, there's 3, 3.5, 4, 5, and plus. Okay, so it'll go up to 5 seconds, back down to 0.5 seconds. So I suppose that's the delay after you touch them onto the battery before it goes off. I think I'm going to set that for 1 second. Okay. All right, so that's about it. I mean, that's all it says to do. It says set the time interval, and then to make it do its thing. I did watch some things on TV about it. On TV. TV, really? On YouTube on how to work these things. And basically, we're just going to see if it'll do anything. Here's a standard old 18650 that we're going to put into its little holder here, because why not? We'll get out some stuff, some of this nickel. And this is really thin. I wonder how thin this is. Doesn't say in the instructions. Let's get out. Yeah, I know. I spent a whopping amount of money on this thing. I think it was $18 at Harbor Freight, but it seems to be good, and it seems to be able to repeat itself every time I use it. So why not? All right. So the thickness of this is 0.11 millimeters by, how wide is it? .14. So it's 0.1 millimeters. Is this stuff the same? Got 2 boxes of this. I've got packages. They feel the same. This is bigger. No, yeah, this is 0.15. So this is 0.15 and this is 0.11. That's not very thick. And it came with the do not eat this desiccant gel package. People think they're, I guess they had to put signs on it because people thought they were some sort of candy. Yeah, okay, whatever. Gonna have to find some way to make this more not so awful. Okay. All right, so let us, I'm just going to cut off a piece of this because it's just too awful to handle. There. A chunk. All right, so we're going to put this right here. And the one thing about these leads are not what you would call very long, so I'm going to have to kind of put it over here. And we'll put one down here. Now, according to the things online, it says you want to run these a kind of like a 45-degree angle. So we'll put one here, and we are on 4.1. So here we go. Ooh, nice pop on 4.1. How well did that do on the battery? Wow. That's pretty good. I mean, it's... Can I get it off? Yeah, I can get it off, but it definitely was on there. All right, so let's try it with a couple of them. Maybe let's take it up to 5. So we put it here. Try to keep it on there if you can. There's little this when I ripped this out, I left something on the bottom of the battery. It's little pieces of the last one that was there, the professional one. All right, so here. Okay, let's try it 2. And 3. All right. Wow. On 5. Look at that. That actually is not bad at all. That is on there. I mean, that's not coming off. It's not coming off. Nope. that is perfectly usable. I'm telling you, that's great. Wow. I'm sure I can get it off if I do that, but that's what I had to do to get the regular one off out of the battery pack. Let's try it on the front side of the battery here. Use one side to hold it down. And snap. And that's just one. And yes, sir, that is on there. And that's on 5. So I would say offhand that works very nicely. I wonder if this thing is to get rid of when you screw up or to rough it up on the bottom, because that is, wow. Oh yeah, that took all the little tips right off of the bottom of this battery almost instantly. That is very, very rough. All right, so yes, it works as a little spot welder just fantastically. So if I do this and this, put them together, I wonder, do you even need to go up to something like 8? Okay, I'm on 8 now. Let's see what 8 does. Oops. Well, that was, you felt that. That was more of a melt than a snap. But it definitely did. Yeah. So you would do this like they do normally on packs in the that you get out of batteries, like what I stole them from. They'll have much more than one strip. They'll have two, at least 2. All right, so let's pull this off. Let's cut off another piece real quick here, and let's go through and see how it does for the different levels. Okay, this is level 1. This is the 1.1. That was a space apart, just about like you would normally see. Yeah, okay, 1 didn't hold on there very well. 2, I'll try to get the space apart exactly the same here. Nope. 2. This is 3. You can't fool it. Once you put it down, you got to leave it down. Okay, now those are quite a bit closer together, and it still didn't grab. Here we're back to, this is 4. That was a nice spark. Yeah. 4 starts to grab pretty darn well. All right. So 1.1, 4 is plenty, because you would be doing 2 of those, and that would be great. Let's try the 1.5 and see how that works. Okay, here's the 1.5. On 4, because we already determined that that was enough for the 1.1. Let's give it on 1.4. Okay, so the 1.5 takes a bit more. There's 5. That looked better. That's pretty good. That's on there pretty nice. This is 6. Oh yeah. It it'll come off, but you got to pull pretty hard. We're going to go with 7 here, just to find out. Use this one to hold it down. And yeah. Oh, that one just came off. Interesting. All right. All right, so basically what it's telling me here is if you're going to do this, be reasonably close together and do more than one. Yeah, that's fine. So yes, it does work, and it works very, very well. I'm happy with it. Let's turn it off here. And I want to find out, because it doesn't say anything in the manual there, it's got an output up here so that you can use it to charge stuff. Well, let's find out if it works and how it works. Get out the old, load, electronic load. Okay. And this is supposed to be a charging cable, so we'll use its own cable to test it. See if it's any good and how much it'll handle. All right. This is USB-C. Go into the C port. Whoa, I already had that turned up. All right, so we got 5.05 volts. Let's turn it up a little bit. There is half an amp, 4.89. What we should do is turn on the meter and grab a lead or two over here. If I can. Okay. All right. So we know we can find out what our drop is, because this is, of course, is going to measure the voltage here after the drop across this cable at a certain current, and that's going to be substantial. Okay. Okay, so we're 5 volts. All right, let's get the meter up here. Let's plug this in. No, it does not work. Does it have an output? It says out. Is this an output? I've not tried this before, so I don't know. Yeah, okay. No, that's not what that's for. Wish I could figure out a way to measure this. I'm not sure I can. I was hoping it'd just appear at this block here, but it is definitely not. All right. Evidently, okay. All right, so I can't actually measure it, but as it sits, but with what is in there right now, half an amp, it says 4.2 volts. 1 amp says 4.7 volts. And let's Let's try it with a much smaller Type-C heavy-duty cable that came with my phone and see what it says. I'll try to cut some of this out for you in editing here. This is a heavy-duty cable. All right, so it says 5.5, 4.89, 4.82, 2.27 amps, still 4.82. Okay, it starts, that's 3 amps and it's dropping off. Wow, really? That's 1 amp, 1.1, 4.89 volts. 1.3, it's still 4.8. 1.5, 4.8 volts. See where this thing drops out. There's 2 amps. 2.14, it's still holding 4.8 volts. 4.7 at 2.5 amps. I can't go above 3. No, whoops, that shut her down. Yeah, okay, so this thing can supply some grunt. But then you would think it would, considering it's 11,000 milliamp hours. Here, it's on the back. Type-C input is 5 volts, 2.1 amps max. And the USB output is 5 volts, 2.4 amps max. And we've proven that it'll handle that. So, $75. $77, but there's a $12 off coupon, I guess. Well, I don't know if that's through my credit card or not, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. It's it works. It welds nicely to batteries. It's does everything it's supposed to do. All the messing around, and the battery is still full. It says it is. It looks like probably about 1.5. Or 0.15 millimeters is about going to be its maximum for what it's going to weld to batteries, but that's fine in most cases, considering that they're going to be probably wrapped up inside of some sort of a case and a battery, holder. They're not hanging out in free air and relying on their straps to hold them together. So yes, I would say that's pretty good. I know you could probably the guts or the inside of this. I do not. Should we take it apart? Okay, we'll take it apart. All right. Well, here goes the warranty. There's no warranty sticker on it. All right. Yeah, there is, right there. And it's pretty healthy. Oh, well. What I'm wondering is if it's just a great big giant battery with that $20 piece in the middle. But the thing you get is you get the battery, you get the cables, good cables. You get the extra port on the top for charging stuff. That's nice. We are going to be careful here because, okay, that's all celastic in there. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get this out of here. I really don't want to take the chance of ruining it, since I just broke the warranty. All right, so is it? Yeah, that is not coming out of there easily. It is. That board is put in there and it's wedged in with full-length steel rods going down the sides and on top of the board here. Yeah, you're not going to get that out of there easily, I'm telling you. And is this just what you buy online. No, it is not. It's not the $20 board. At least it doesn't look like it. It looks like something completely different in there. Looks pretty well built. This is minus, in case you wanted to know. I really can't see what's in there, but that's a big chunk of battery right inside. And it's all elastic in the back, and these guys are driven in from the front. I can even see where they were pushed, so no, we're not getting that apart. But that's what it looks like inside of it. Neat. So what would I say? Well, you can get these from anywhere from $20 for the main board, just a board and parts to put it together yourself, a couple of caps, nothing else, and get your own battery, car battery, whatever you're going to use. You can get them cheaper with much smaller batteries inside, which I'm not sure. For some reason there was Loctite on that one, blue. I don't know if it would require you, or if it's necessary for you to get the ones with the great big giant batteries. It is nice having the one with the LCD screen on it, LED screen on the front of it, because it tells you what's going on, it gives you battery indication and that kind of stuff, but I don't think that's necessary too much. And I kind of got to think that they pretty much all work alike. Yoink. So, do you need to spend the $70? Well, no, I don't think you do. But you do get the pretties. It is updated, and it definitely does do what it says it's going to do. So, yeah. Battery capacity is 11,000 milliamp hours at 3.7 volts. So, 40.7 watt hours. Nice. Okay, well, there we go, guys. CSII, spot welder, battery spot welder, off of Amazon. You can get them other places for $77. I think I did pretty well. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, when I have to put batteries together, I don't have to cringe and hold my breath and hope the thing doesn't blow up on me when I solder tabs to the end of it. That always kind of bothered me. Doesn't bother me on nickel metal hydride because they don't do that. But these new guys, I've seen too many things online burning up. Never had one do it to me, but I don't want to have that happen. Is this peelable? Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, that's much prettier. Okay. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for stopping by. There you go. There's your review. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell down there, and hit like if you like it, and see if you comment down on the bottom. Don't forget I got a Patreon page if you want to support me. It's patreon.com/AERVblog. I would love it. And till next time.